Welcome to our Sunday Tribute, a heartfelt reflection on the iconic wrestlers we've lost over the past years. Their unparalleled contributions to the wrestling world have left an indelible mark, inspiring generations of fans. Today we also bring you sad news about Cody Rhodes, whose recent situation has touched the hearts of many. Join us as we celebrate their legacies through moving tributes and cherished memories. Subscribe to stay connected and keep their powerful stories alive for future generations. Jeff Gaylord, born on October 15, 1958, was a charismatic and dynamic figure in the world of professional wrestling, whose career left a lasting imprint on the sport. His journey began in the late 1970s, a time when wrestling territories were flourishing across the United States. With his athleticism, showmanship, and larger-than-life personality, Gaylord quickly captivated audiences in various regional promotions. Whether he was flying off the ropes or executing a perfectly timed suplex, he brought a unique flair to every match, blending technical precision with high-flying maneuvers that made him stand out in the ring. Gaylord's wrestling career saw him compete in some of the biggest promotions of his time, including the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW. His unmistakable look, complete with a mullet and a confident swagger, became part of his trademark persona. Fans cheered and jeered in equal measure as his magnetic presence demanded attention. Throughout his career, Gaylord was involved in some of the most memorable storylines and rivalries, particularly in WCW, where his ability to engage and entertain audiences helped elevate the promotion's storylines. Despite the shifting tides of the industry, Gaylord remained committed to his craft, continuing to perform and entertain wrestling fans well into his later years. However, his life was tragically cut short when, while the exact cause of was not widely disclosed, reports indicate that health struggles in his later years may have played a role. His passing marked the end of an era for wrestling fans who fondly remembered his contributions to the sport. Today, Jeff Gaylord's legacy lives on in the wrestling community. He is remembered not only for his memorable performances, but also for his undeniable influence on the development of wrestling storylines and characters during his time. He remains a respected figure among fans and fellow wrestlers alike. Laura Bass was a respected and influential figure in the world of bodybuilding, celebrated for her exceptional physique, dedication, and contributions to the sport, particularly within the women's divisions. As a professional bodybuilder, she gained recognition for her impressive conditioning, aesthetics, and stage presence, which earned her admiration from peers, fans, and judges alike. Laura's career was marked by her commitment to excellence, consistently pushing her limits in prestigious bodybuilding competitions. Throughout her career, Laura competed in numerous high-profile events, showcasing her discipline, strength, and determination. She was known for her ability to maintain a balanced combination of size, symmetry, and conditioning, often standing out on stage due to her exceptional performance. Her work ethic and relentless pursuit of improvement made her a well-respected competitor in the bodybuilding community. Beyond her competitive achievements, Laura Bass also served as a fitness ambassador, using her platform to inspire others to embrace a healthy, active lifestyle. She frequently shared valuable insights on training techniques, nutrition, and the mental fortitude required to succeed in bodybuilding and fitness. Her influence extended beyond the stage, offering guidance to aspiring bodybuilders and fitness enthusiasts around the world. Laura's legacy in the bodybuilding world is defined by her remarkable impact on the sport and her positive influence within the fitness community. She exemplified the dedication, resilience, and mental toughness required to succeed at the highest levels, inspiring countless individuals to pursue their fitness goals and take on the challenges of bodybuilding. Sadly, Laura passed due to complications related to a long battle with a rare form of cancer. Her left a void in the bodybuilding world, but her contributions to the sport and her inspirational journey continue to resonate with those she left behind. Jim Crockett Jr. was a towering figure in the world of professional wrestling, renowned for his transformative role as a promoter and executive in the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, during the 1980s. Born on April 5, 1939 in Charlotte, North Carolina, Crockett was the son of Jim Crockett Sr., who founded Crockett Promotions, a company that would go on to shape the wrestling landscape. After taking the reins in the 1970s, Jim Jr. elevated the company into one of the most dominant and influential wrestling promotions of its era. Under Crockett's visionary leadership, Jim Crockett Promotions, JCP, grew into a powerhouse, organizing groundbreaking events and developing some of wrestling's most iconic figures. Talent such as Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, and the legendary Four Horsemen flourished under his guidance, propelling JCP to national prominence. Crockett's ability to create compelling television programming and his commitment to live events like Starrcade, one of the first major annual wrestling spectacles, set him apart as a pioneer of the industry. His ambition drove him to acquire smaller wrestling promotions, effectively expanding his territory and influence across the United States. However, in his desire to compete with the larger promotions, most notably the WWF, Crockett's financial resources were stretched thin. The heavy costs of maintaining such a large operation, coupled with the growing dominance of Vince McMahon's WWF, eventually led to the sale of JCP to Turner Broadcasting in 1988, where it was rebranded as World Championship Wrestling, WCW. Crockett remained involved for a brief period before fading from the public eye. Despite the financial difficulties that marked the end of his tenure, Jim Crockett Jr. left an indelible mark on professional wrestling. His efforts in cultivating talent and his dedication to the growth of the sport remain key to the history of wrestling, due to complications from cancer, leaving behind a legacy that continues to influence the industry he helped shape. Owen Hart, born on May 7, 1965 in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, was a highly skilled professional wrestler known for his technical prowess, athleticism, and charismatic presence. A member of the renowned Hart wrestling family, which included his father, Stu Hart, and his brother, Bret Hart, Owen grew up surrounded by wrestling. He began his career in the late 1980s, initially competing in Japan and various independent promotions before joining the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, in 1991. Throughout his career, Owen Hart's character underwent several transformations. He initially debuted as a babyface, a heroic figure who garnered fan support. However, he later adopted the persona of the Blue Blazer, a masked superhero, adding a layer of comedy and theatricality to his character. As his career progressed, Owen transitioned into a more complex, arrogant character, showcasing his impressive wrestling ability along with his comedic timing. He won numerous accolades, including multiple tag team championships and the Intercontinental Championship. Tragically, Owen's career and life were cut short during a live WWF event in Kansas City, Missouri, on May 23, 1999. While performing an entrance stunt, Owen fell from a harness 78 feet above the ring, suffering fatal injuries upon impact. The accident occurred during the live broadcast of the event, shocking both fans and the wrestling community. Owen Hart was immediately rushed to the hospital, but shortly after the incident. The cause was blunt force trauma to the chest. The tragedy led to widespread discussions about safety in professional wrestling and the risks involved in certain stunts. Despite his untimely, Owen Hart's legacy lives on through his incredible in-ring work, his memorable matches, and his beloved personality. He is remembered fondly by fans and fellow wrestlers alike for his wrestling talent, infectious humor, and kind nature. Bart Sawyer, born on November 30, 1965, was a versatile American professional wrestler, color commentator, and occasional actor whose career left an indelible mark on the world of wrestling, especially in the 1990s. Known for his unique blend of athleticism and charisma, Sawyer made his most significant contributions to Championship Wrestling USA and the United States Wrestling Association, where he gained fame for his in-ring abilities and larger-than-life persona. He also showcased his talents in a variety of other promotions, such as Extreme Canadian Championship Wrestling, House of Pain Wrestling Federation, Memphis Wrestling, NWA Georgia, and W-Ing, among others. His appearances as a preliminary wrestler in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, highlighted his willingness to compete at the highest levels of professional wrestling. Trained by Bob Geigel, Sawyer's career began in the World Wrestling Alliance, but it was in Pacific Northwest Wrestling during the early 1990s where he truly found his footing. Adopting a fun and rebellious Bart Simpson-inspired gimmick, he quickly became a fan favorite. Sawyer's memorable feuds with wrestling legends such as Al Madrill, Colonel De Beers, Matt Bourne, and Buddy Wayne helped cement his place in wrestling history. As his career progressed, Sawyer evolved into a rule-breaker persona, particularly after relocating to the southern United States. Over his career, Sawyer won multiple championships, including the Championship Wrestling USA Television Championship 4 times, the NWA Georgia Heavyweight Championship, and the NWA North American Tag Team Championship with Chris Michaels. His tag team success continued with Doug Masters and Flex Kavana, capturing the USWA World Tag Team Championship 3 times. However, in 2004, Sawyer's career was tragically cut short after suffering a mild stroke, which forced his retirement from the ring. After nearly 18 years in professional wrestling, he, from complications related to his stroke. Despite his early retirement, Sawyer's contributions to the sport and his memorable feuds and championship victories have left a lasting legacy in the world of professional wrestling. John Gyro Bedoya Jr., born on December 28, 1977, in Queens, New York, was an American professional wrestler, best known by his ring name, Xavier. He rose to prominence in the early 2000s as a key figure in Ring of Honor, ROH, where he made history as the promotion's second-ever world champion. Xavier's time in ROH from 2002 to 2004 played a critical role in shaping the company into a cornerstone of independent wrestling. Xavier captured the ROH World Championship in 2002 by defeating Low Ki, marking a pivotal moment in ROH's development. His reign, which lasted over 5 months, not only solidified him as one of the promotion's top stars, but also helped elevate ROH's profile in the competitive wrestling landscape. Known for his athleticism, versatility, and ability to adapt to various wrestling styles, ranging from technical wrestling to high-flying maneuvers. Xavier earned respect from fans and fellow wrestlers alike. His performances during this period were a benchmark for independent wrestling excellence. Beyond ROH, Xavier competed in numerous independent promotions across the United States, further building his reputation as a talented and passionate performer. He occasionally made special appearances in ROH, where he remained a beloved figure among fans, helping to cement his legacy within the company. Sadly, Xavier, his was reportedly due to complications related to heart failure. Despite his relatively brief career, Xavier's impact on wrestling remains significant, especially in the independent circuit. He is remembered not only for his in-ring skills, but also for his work ethic and dedication to the sport, inspiring countless wrestlers who admired his contributions to the craft. Nikolai Volkov, born Josip Peruzovich on October 14, 1947, in what was then Yugoslavia, was a towering figure in professional wrestling, both literally and metaphorically. His name became synonymous with the intense Cold War-era rivalries that gripped the world in the late 20th century. Volkov's larger-than-life persona as the quintessential Soviet villain struck a chord with wrestling fans at a time when the geopolitical climate was tense, and his performances were designed to fuel the animosity between the United States and the Soviet Union. With his menacing presence, thick accent, and unwavering loyalty to the Soviet Union, he was an easy target for boos and jeers from American crowds. Before each match, he would even sing the Soviet national anthem, which only deepened the ire of his audience. Standing at over 6 feet tall and weighing more than 300 pounds, Volkov was a physical powerhouse in the ring. His incredible size and strength made him a dominant force in WWE, then WWF, during the 1970s and 1980s. His partnership with the Iron Sheik, another notorious villain, became legendary when they won the WWE Tag Team Championship, solidifying Volkov's place in wrestling history as one of the most hated heels of the era. Yet, behind the scenes, the man behind the villain was vastly different. In reality, Volkov was known for his kindness, humility, and respect for the wrestling business. He loved the country that offered him refuge when he fled communist Yugoslavia and was admired by his peers for his professionalism and dedication to his craft. Sadly, Volkov, his cause of was revealed to be heart failure, a condition that had been affecting him for some time. His passing marked the end of an era in professional wrestling, but his legacy as one of the most memorable villains in history remains a vital part of the sport's rich tapestry. Cody Garrett Runnels Rhodes, born on June 30, 1985, in Charlotte, North Carolina, entered the world destined for the wrestling ring. As the son of WWE Hall of Famer Dusty Rhodes and the younger brother of Dustin Rhodes, better known as Goldust, Cody was part of a family deeply entrenched in professional wrestling. Raised in the business, Cody's path was set from the beginning. His love for wrestling was cultivated early, and his deep passion for the sport would drive him to not only follow in his family's footsteps, but to carve out his own legacy in the industry. Growing up, Cody was exposed to the world of wrestling, where storytelling and athleticism were at the heart of every match. The Rhodes family was known for their charismatic personas and emotional storytelling, with Dusty Rhodes being one of the most beloved figures in wrestling history. Cody, watching his father's success firsthand, absorbed the nuances of professional wrestling from a young age, studying not just the physical demands but also the art of connecting with an audience. He idolized his father's ability to tell compelling stories in the ring, and it became clear to him that this was the world he was meant to be a part of. Early years in wrestling. Cody Rhodes' journey to becoming a professional wrestler began with his participation in amateur wrestling during his teenage years. He competed at the high school level and earned multiple championships and accolades, showcasing his athleticism and discipline. Though his skills in amateur wrestling were impressive, Cody's ultimate ambition was always to transition into professional wrestling, where he could carry on the Rhodes legacy. With the guidance and mentorship of his father and older brother, Cody took the first step toward his professional wrestling career. He trained rigorously, learning the craft of storytelling, match psychology, and the physical toll of the sport. Despite the overwhelming pressure of coming from a legendary family, Cody was determined to make a name for himself in the wrestling world. Cody's WWE debut, finding his footing. Cody made his WWE debut in 2007, officially entering the squared circle and beginning his journey as a professional wrestler. Initially, he aligned himself with the established Hardcore Holly, and over time he became involved in various tag team and mid-card storylines. From the start, it was clear that Cody had the technical skills and in-ring ability to become a successful performer in WWE. As he progressed through the ranks, Cody's most notable success came when he joined forces with Ted DiBiase Jr. to form the Legacy, a faction that also included Randy Orton. The group quickly became one of the most dominant in WWE, with Cody and Ted capturing the WWE Tag Team Championship several times. Despite his success, Cody's journey in WWE was not without challenges. He continuously reinvented his character to find something that resonated with fans, leading to several noteworthy transformations. One of the most prominent shifts in his character came with the creation of his dashing persona. Cody's polished, arrogant character was both a reflection of his own confidence and an opportunity to differentiate himself from his famous father. But despite his success in this role, Cody was restless. His creativity felt stifled by the confines of his WWE storyline, and this sense of limitation would eventually lead him to a bold decision that would alter the course of his career. Reinventing himself outside WWE. In 2016, Cody Rhodes made the decision to leave WWE, seeking greater creative freedom and a platform where he could truly explore his potential as a performer. The decision to leave a company as monumental as WWE was not taken lightly, but Cody felt that his time there had run its course. He ventured into the world of independent wrestling, competing for various promotions such as Ring of Honor, ROH, New Japan Pro Wrestling, NJPW, and Impact Wrestling. It was during this time that Cody's career saw a significant resurgence. His work on the independent circuit reinvigorated his passion for wrestling and allowed him to experiment with different personas and styles that had previously been suppressed. One of the most notable reinventions was his Stardust character, a persona that blended eccentricity with Cody's own creativity. While this character provided memorable moments, it ultimately underscored the limitations Cody felt during his time in WWE. His departure allowed him to break free of these constraints and explore his craft in new and exciting ways. In addition to his in-ring work, Cody became a prominent figure in the movement to create a viable alternative to WWE. His success on the independent circuit led him to play a pivotal role in the formation of All Elite Wrestling, AEW, in 2019. As one of the executive vice presidents of the company, Cody helped build AEW into a strong alternative to WWE. AEW's fresh approach to professional wrestling, with its emphasis on exciting in-ring action, compelling storylines, and a more inclusive atmosphere, quickly gained traction. Cody's role in AEW was a testament to his commitment to reshaping the landscape of professional wrestling. Cody Rhodes' unexpected return to WWE. However, in 2022, in a surprising turn of events, Cody Rhodes left AEW and made his unexpected return to WWE. His comeback was nothing short of emotional. At WrestleMania 38, Cody entered the ring in front of thousands of fans, reminding the world of his incredible resilience and determination. The reunion was not just about Cody's in-ring skills. It was a statement that he had truly come full circle, returning to the company where his journey began. Cody's return was met with immense excitement from fans, and his rivalry with Seth Rollins became one of the most compelling storylines in recent WWE history. The feud, built on the foundation of mutual respect and competitive intensity, showcased Cody's ability to connect with the audience in a way that transcended his previous roles. Over the next 2 years, Cody's ambition to fulfill his father's unfulfilled dream, winning the WWE Championship, became the driving force behind his storyline. Cody's championship victory at WrestleMania 40, Cody Rhodes achieved what many thought was impossible. In an epic encounter, he defeated Roman Reigns to become the undisputed WWE Champion. This moment was not only a personal triumph for Cody, but also an emotional victory for the Rhodes family. Dusty Rhodes, Cody's father, had never won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and his untimely death in 2015 had left that dream unfulfilled. Cody's victory was not just about his own career. It was a powerful moment of redemption for the entire Rhodes legacy. He had not only honored his father's memory, but had fulfilled the dream Dusty never could. Health challenges and injury concerns. Despite his monumental success, Cody Rhodes' career has been marred by significant physical challenges. As a high-level performer in the intense world of professional wrestling, injuries are an inevitable part of the job. Cody has faced his fair share of physical setbacks, with the most recent being a serious black eye following an attack. This left fans worried about his well-being, especially given his past history of injuries. In addition to his black eye, Cody has been diagnosed with axial compression of the cervical spine and a cervical strain with spasms. These injuries are particularly concerning because of their impact on mobility, nerve function, and long-term health. Cervical spine injuries are especially critical for professional wrestlers, as they affect the very foundation of an athlete's ability to perform safely in the ring. Given the high physical demands of professional wrestling, such injuries can have a significant impact on a wrestler's career. Despite the severity of these injuries, Cody Rhodes has shown remarkable resilience. He has continued to perform at the highest level while working closely with WWE medical professionals to monitor his condition and prioritize his recovery. Cody's dedication to rehabilitation has allowed him to remain active in the ring, though the looming question of his long-term health continues to cast a shadow over his career. Addressing the rumors and speculation. As with any high-profile athlete, rumors and speculation surrounding Cody's injuries have run rampant. Some sources have exaggerated the severity of his condition, even suggesting that Cody may be forced into early retirement. However, Cody has dismissed these rumors, assuring fans that he is taking the necessary precautions to ensure his continued health and safety. His transparency regarding his recovery process has helped put to rest some of the most sensational claims about his injuries. The rumors about his black eye also generated much discussion, with some claiming it was part of a staged storyline rather than a legitimate injury. However, multiple credible sources within WWE confirmed that Cody's black eye was indeed a real injury, highlighting the toll that professional wrestling can take on its athletes. This only reinforced Cody's commitment to pushing through adversity and continuing to perform at an elite level. Personal life and legacy. In wrestling, outside the ring, Cody Rhodes is a devoted husband to Brandi Rhodes, whom he married in 2013. The couple has become influential figures in the wrestling community, particularly through their efforts to promote diversity and inclusion in the industry. Their involvement in initiatives aimed at breaking down barriers and fostering a more inclusive environment in wrestling has had a lasting impact, both within WWE and AEW. Cody's legacy in wrestling extends beyond his in-ring accomplishments. His influence as a competitor, executive, and mentor has helped shape the modern landscape of professional wrestling. From his early days in WWE to his transformative years in AEW and his triumphant return to WWE, Cody Rhodes' career is a testament to perseverance, reinvention, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. The future of Cody Rhodes. Despite the challenges he has faced, Cody Rhodes' future in WWE remains bright. As the reigning undisputed WWE champion, he continues to play a pivotal role in WWE's storytelling and championship scene. His dedication to his craft, coupled with his unyielding desire to honor his father's legacy, has made him one of the most respected and beloved superstars in modern wrestling. While injuries remain an ongoing concern, Cody's resilience and determination suggest that he has many more years left in the business. Fans are eager to see what's next for the American Nightmare, knowing that he will continue to push through adversity and make his mark on the wrestling world. Conclusion. A legacy cemented. Cody Rhodes' journey is one of triumph, adversity, and unwavering commitment. From his humble beginnings in WWE to his transformative years in AEW and his triumphant return to WWE, Cody has shown that resilience, creativity, and passion can overcome any obstacle. Now, as the undisputed WWE champion, Cody's legacy is cemented, and his story continues to inspire a new generation of wrestlers and fans alike. No matter what challenges lie ahead, one thing is certain: Cody Rhodes will always rise above, proving that the American dream is alive and well.